You know what I'm saying? I've been in attendance. Yeah, I went, yeah.
Now, Ashley Parham, she accused Combs in October of gang raping her.
Odell Beckham Jr. and comedian Druski are speaking out after they have been allegedly accused of sexual assault.
What if I told you that one of the internet's funniest comedians and an NFL superstar are now tangled up in one of the biggest scandals hip-hop has ever seen? Druski, the guy who made a name for himself by making people laugh, and Odell Beckham Jr., one of the most recognizable athletes in the world, are now being mentioned in the same lawsuit as Diddy. And the internet? It's absolutely losing its mind. At first, it seemed like just another wild rumor. But as more details come to light, the situation is looking way more serious. The lawsuit started with shocking allegations against Diddy, but now newly uncovered testimonies and connections to past incidents are dragging unexpected names into the scandal, turning this into something far bigger than anyone anticipated. People are digging deep, uncovering evidence, and questioning how two of the most unexpected names, Druski and Odell Beckham Jr., ended up linked to allegations that could shake the industry. Their alleged involvement first came to light when Ashley Parham amended her lawsuit, directly implicating them in the disturbing events she described. But here's where things take an unexpected turn. This lawsuit isn't just about Diddy anymore. With the case expanding to include Druski and Odell Beckham Jr., people are now questioning just how deep this web of allegations really goes. Their names surfaced after Ashley Parham amended her lawsuit, directly implicating them in the disturbing events she described, making their involvement a critical new twist in the case. The more people investigate, the messier it gets. Just when it seemed like it couldn't get worse, the latest revelations are even more shocking than anyone could have imagined. So how did Druski and Odell Beckham Jr. get caught up in all of this? Let's break it all down.
And what the woman is accusing them of is raping her, allegedly, along with Diddy.
It all started with a single moment in 2018. Ashley Parham, one of Diddy's alleged victims, isn't hiding behind anonymity. She's done interviews, spilled details, and put her name on the lawsuit. Her story: she claims she was at a club when Diddy overheard her saying she thought he was involved in Tupac's murder. According to her, Diddy wasn't exactly flattered. He allegedly told her she'd regret saying that before making some truly bizarre threats about eating her face. A few nights later, she says she was lured to a house by Shane Pierce, a known Diddy associate and alleged scouter who claimed he needed help with his medication. Once she got there, she says she was drugged, and that's when things took a horrific turn. At first, she only named Diddy and Shane Pierce in her lawsuit, but now she's updated it, bringing Druski and Odell Beckham Jr. into the mix. Druski's alleged role in all this is straight up disturbing. According to Parham's lawsuit update, he was not just present, but allegedly played an active role in the events that unfolded that night. The lawsuit claims that after getting the go-ahead from Diddy, he doused the plaintiff in oil and literally used her body as a slip and slide. Yeah, you heard that right. The lawsuit describes him knocking the wind out of her due to his size before catching himself and proceeding to assault her. Meanwhile, Diddy allegedly sat nearby, filming and, well, let's just say he was very engaged in the situation. The lawsuit also claims that others in the room referred to Odell Beckham Jr. as Cornelius, his real middle name, further fueling speculation about his involvement. In the chaos that followed, she bolted from the scene, only to run straight into a man claiming to be law enforcement. But it turned out he wasn't. Turns out he was allegedly one of Diddy's guys playing dress up as a cop. Realizing something was off, she managed to slip away again, this time running into an actual Contra Costa County sheriff. But here's where things get sketchy. She claims she later saw that same officer handed an envelope, which she strongly suspected was stuffed with cash. As for Contra Costa County officials, they're keeping their lips sealed, refusing to comment on the lawsuit. Additionally, Reports suggest that a high-ranking law enforcement officer in Maui, where Diddy has deep connections, may have played a role in covering up past allegations against him.
Now, Ashley Parham says despite filing a report, the police ignored her claims, and she says she believes that Diddy had some kind of control over them. But there's a different type of report that apparently also exists.
For months, this lawsuit was focused solely on Diddy, but in a shocking update, it was recently amended, and now Druski and Beckham Jr. are named as defendants. The allegations against them? Absolutely jaw-dropping. Druski, whose real name is Drew Desbordes, is one of the biggest internet comedians of the past few years. Rising to fame through hilarious skits, celebrity collaborations, and his signature brand of over-the-top humor, Druski became a social media powerhouse, amassing millions of followers across Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. But now, instead of being known for making people laugh, his name is being linked to one of the most disturbing scandals in entertainment history. His big break came in the late 2010s and early 2020s when his comedic videos started going viral. He became known for his everyman humor, playing exaggerated characters that poked fun at the rap industry, social dynamics, and everyday life. His ability to mimic real-life personalities made him an internet sensation, leading to collaborations with Drake, Jack Harlow, Kevin Hart, and Lil Yachty. He even created his own parody label, Could Have Been Records, where he auditions aspiring rappers in mock interviews, leading to some of the funniest viral moments on social media.
Lil what?
Lil Curtis keep a switch.
Yeah, I don't trust no nigga with no switch now.
Man, nice as hell. Smack shit out of NLE Chopper, no cap.
That's a fact, that's a fact.
Fuck
that
that
nigga, I don't fuck with NLE Chopper. I spit on a nigga like this. No nigga got a switch. Yeah, appreciate that, brother. Get him out of here. Hey, Pop. Thank you, Pop.
Man, you a big nigga.
That's the fact, yeah.
What the fuck?
Get him out of here, man. Yeah, get him out.
One more time.
Get him out of here, man.
But now, the internet's favorite funny guy is caught up in allegations that are anything but a joke. Druski, who built his brand on making fun of industry absurdities, is now finding himself inside one of the wildest scandals the industry has ever seen. His rise to fame was meteoric, but now people are asking, did Druski's connections come with a cost? And more importantly, is there more to his relationship with Diddy than just party invites and Instagram skits? Druski that insists that in 2018, he was a nobody, a broke kid with no connections. But internet detectives have dug up receipts, and they're not looking good for him. Over the years, Druski worked directly with Diddy on multiple projects. When asked about attending Diddy's infamous private parties during an appearance on the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast, Druski gave a nervous laugh before saying, "I wasn't at one of them parties," a clip that has since gone viral and raised eyebrows. He appeared in Diddy's Revolt TV productions, attended Diddy's exclusive industry parties, and even starred in a promotional campaign for Diddy's De Leon tequila brand. Additionally, new attention is being drawn to allegations from former associates regarding the toxic and exploitative nature of Diddy's parties, many of which Druski attended. Reports suggest that these parties were not just high-profile celebrity gatherings, but environments where questionable activities allegedly took place.
From music mogul Sean Diddy Combs following raids on 2 of his homes as part of a possible sex trafficking investigation. CBS' Carter Evans reports on what authorities may have been looking for.
If it involves sex trafficking or drugs or weapons or other illegal behavior, it can easily go from a civil investigation to what we see now, a criminal investigation.
Further fueling speculation about Druski's potential involvement beyond just being a guest. Some sources even claim that these gatherings weren't just social events.
At a puff party, you know what I'm saying? I've been in attendance. Yeah, I went, yeah. Okay. But I ain't, I don't know which party. The party I went to, it was girls turn up, you know what I'm saying? The regular, you know what I mean?
But hubs for highly secretive and controversial activities, including alleged encounters with underage individuals, illicit substance use, and coercion of attendees into compromising situations, raising more questions about who was really involved and to what extent. The Diddy, the making of a Bad Boy documentary, revealed testimonies from former Bad Boy affiliates, bodyguards, and even ex-employees who claimed Diddy's inner circle was known for covering up disturbing behavior. One of the most shocking claims came from singer Al B. Sure, who was romantically linked to Kim Porter, Diddy's late ex. In the Diddy, the making of a Bad Boy documentary, multiple insiders allege that Diddy's influence extended to covering up violent incidents and silencing accusers, painting a picture of a long-standing pattern of control and manipulation. While this may seem unrelated at first, it takes on a darker significance when considering how Porter allegedly warned people to steer clear of Diddy's inner circle, suggesting a long history of hidden dangers within his empire. In a resurfaced interview, Al B. Sure claimed, "Kim told me, whatever you do, don't let them get too close to you," hinting at deeper concerns about Diddy's influence and the risks of being in his orbit. He strongly suggested that her death in 2018, officially ruled as lobar pneumonia, was suspicious. According to him, Porter had warned him about getting too close to Diddy, hinting at dangerous consequences. This aligns with other testimonies from people who say Diddy's influence runs deep, covering up scandals and silencing those who dare to speak out. Many of these accounts reference his ability to shield associates from legal consequences, raising speculation about whether Druski's ties to him may have provided similar protections in the past. If Druski was involved in these parties, as photos and videos suggest, does that mean he was more than just a guest? Here's the big question. Who's telling the truth? Are Druski and Beckham Jr. innocent men caught in the crossfire, or is this lawsuit exposing something much bigger than we ever imagined? With more evidence surfacing from past allegations and industry insiders stepping forward, the connection between Diddy's past and present legal troubles is becoming impossible to ignore. Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this story is far from over.